Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, patron, partners on Bob Iacchino. If you're new here, please subscribe, please ring the bell, please share our content, please help support the channel however you can so we can keep doing more videos, and especially some videos for our subscribers. Here's another one, DDOG, do not trade it. I'll do the analysis, and since I don't trade it, I had to do it from scratch. So, starting off on the weekly, to get the big picture, you can see it's been on quite a tear. If we started trading last September, and it's ramped up very strongly. I'm just trying to see what they've done for earnings. So they made 2 cents beating earnings, made 3 cents on, so they're pretty much neutral. Earnings are coming up on the 6th of August right now. Let's take a look. Key support on the weekly coming in, first level about 84.50. So area I'd be watching. You see this key close, that open with the rising rotations on right around 84.50. If we drop below there, the other major support on the weekly, I'm not saying it would go back all the way here, but 69 is the next major area. It's a support shelf right here with the bottom of the rotation zone. So those are your key weekly levels, just to keep in mind. You can see it did form a weekly divergence, so higher high in price action, lower high in the RSI. So this is definitely running out of momentum to the upside. Keep that in mind with your stops. Hope everybody's using stops. Doesn't mean you have to put them in the market, just means know where your stops are. Here's the daily. Actually, let me jump to a 4-hour real quick first, because I'll show you what pattern I'm using. We had a double bottom, really nice double bottom, running up, hitting the first target, and then pulling back. Right now, pulling back to key support. Can't really use the rotation zone on the 4-hour since it's gone flat. But it did hit the first target on that double bottom. Next target up is 94.10. Next final target is 95.68, which is right where this prior support shelf is becoming resistance. So keep that in mind. Also, let's go back to that daily. If this pattern fails, it's also not a good sign, because this is a very strong, highly reliable pattern. If it can't get at least a second target, it doesn't mean you get stopped out at the full loss, because this is where you raise your stop, but it means also that there's a lot of weakness, and this nice little double bottom formation could not reach the second target and violated some very decent probabilities. So it shows a lot of weakness, and I start watching for a much bigger pullback. So it did get below the week daily rotation zone, finally getting back above it. So it's back in bullish mode, at least on the daily, but weakening bullish mode. So, you know, that's, if I'm just looking here, if we get back below, I'm going to watch about this 87 level. If we start getting trading back below 87, this pattern is now broken. It failed to the upside, and I'd really start watching for that bigger pullback, especially if we have some broad market weakness. Make sure you also check out the NASDAQ video I did, because we have a massive potential double top in the NASDAQ. So if we start breaking down below that 87 area, then I'll really start watching these weekly levels. You know, we have the key support here on the weekly, and then if we break that, start watching for the bigger weekly pullback, especially with all those weekly divergences. That's what we have for DATADOG, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.